Welcome back to another episode of Video City TV, the #1 platform where we discover new artists for you. Today we have WuttaBoy in the building and his manager right here, Lebron.
Let's get it. Let's get it. You already.
Welcome to the show. So I want to know a little bit about WuttaBoy. Where are you from and how did you get into this music industry?
I'm from Delaware. I'm from the 302. I've been doing this for a while, for about 10 years. You know, I've been in the industry just moving around, shaking and moving. I got my big first start at Atlantic Records when I got to Atlanta, when I was working for DJ Drama at his studio.
I saw that. You used to like intern or something, right?
Yep, that's how I got my start.
Wow. So what was that like? And how did you even get that internship? You were like, this is what I want to do. So let me get my feet wet and just be around all of these other people so I can just know.
Well, I was already making some noise where I was from, you know.
Okay. I was in Delaware.
I was running up and down the state, making a name for myself. And then the person that's on the phone, my manager, Lebron, he plugged me in to the person that introduced me to DJ Drama and Duncan.
Wow.
Yep.
And how long did you intern there for?
This was about a good 8-9 months.
Okay. So this was years ago. So you were young and back then.
Yeah, this was probably about 5-6 years ago.
Wow. And how do you feel like you've grown through that whole experience? Like, what did you learn within those 8-9 months of being there?
First, it's you starstruck everywhere you go because this is where the Atlantic Records hub for artists where they record at, you know. So you're seeing everybody, literally everybody from Keisha Cole to Rick Ross to Joel Santana, you know what I mean? Lil Uzi, you see everybody in there, and you gotta just remain humble and chill, and like you don't want to be hyped that you're meeting these people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you was hyped though because you were there.
Yeah, I was low key hyped though. I was like, yo, this is crazy because I'm from Delaware, we're a small state. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was definitely took some getting used to. And then when I actually locked in, I learned how to start networking for myself and making my own connections and stuff like that. That's what this game is all about, like making connections for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like a whole domino effect. Once you get to know one person, you meet another person, you just keep going.
Yeah, straight up.
That's awesome. So when it came to singing, when did you discover you had a voice?
This was when I was in high school, when I like felt it, like I knew I could sing, because I used to be playing around in the hallways all the time, and I used to be singing and making noise and shit. And the choir director came to my class one day, and he was like, "Hey man, you want to come to the choir class?" Now at this time, I'm playing sports, I'm playing football, I'm playing baseball. I'm not going to no choir class. That's not cool to us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he pulled me out of class that I hated. So I was like, man, listen, I go in there. So I went in there. It was like 40, 50 girls in there and like 3 dudes. So that's all I needed to see.
You just started singing to the ladies. You were like, there's ladies here. They love.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, what a story. All in high school. So LeBron, how did you and WuttaBoy meet?
Okay, so, you know, I'm from Delaware also, Wilmington, Delaware.
Okay.
You know, I had built a recording studio called Black Dream Music. And I met Faris. He needed a place to record out of because something happened to the current studio he was in. So he asked me if he could come and record at my studio some of his clients. So I let him record his clients at my studio for a fee, obviously. But, you know, he did that. I was amazed. I stole him from the other studio. The rest is history.
Faris, is that your real name? Faris?
Yeah, that's my name.
Oh, he just called you out. He didn't even call you WuttaBoy. He knows you as Faris right there. I didn't even know that, but I got it. Like the dots connected. So where did WuttaBoy come from? Like I'm from New York, you know, so we say water. Like so when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, water, but no, Wutta. It could be like WuttaBoy.
So, see how I just set you up? I called you for a reason. Now you asking that question that we wanted you to ask.
Right, straight up. You already. So first it came from me wanting to make myself a product, you know. Like I didn't want to go by my name Faris. So I wanted to make myself a product, you know, and know how to market myself. Mm-hmm. And that's when I locked in with WuttaBoy. And the movie WuttaBoy is one of my favorite movies. And it's about somebody who is really chill and calm, but he got a beast inside of him. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like I played on them terms, and then females came up with their own little meaning for it. You know what I mean? So yeah. It turned into whatever it turned into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw the drops by your Instagram name. You know what's crazy? When I first clicked on your page, I was not expecting singing. You know, I have interviewed so many like hip hop rappers on this, and then like it's so rare when I find like a singer like you. And I'm like, whoa, because you won't even expect that. Like you said, you were playing sports. You look like a warrior, like a soldier, someone tough. And then you open up your mouth and it's like you're singing and it's like, whoa, okay.
Hey, yo, thank you. I appreciate it.
So on this music journey, what is the most valuable lesson you've learned so far? What is your favorite thing about being on this journey?
My favorite thing is that I'm actually doing things that I dreamed of doing, you know. Wow. That's my favorite thing. It's letting me know all the work that I put in didn't go just not for nothing. What I'm learning through this journey of moving through the industry is learning what loyalty means. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like this industry. Loyalty, yeah, man.
Okay.
Because in this game, it's so many scammers, finessers. It's bad. So it's like when you got a team, you got to really be loyal to your team and know your team rocking with you. You know what I mean? Because it get real when money start getting on the line. It get real. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I got a team that I'm loyal to, that I can trust, that I can depend on, and I know we really like a family for real.
Wow. Straight up. That's beautiful. Yeah, you had 2 managers on here earlier. I'm like, whoa, we interviewing everybody today. Yeah, you got people by your side and the support is real. That's amazing.
Yeah, straight up.
Wow. So what do we look forward to this year for WuttaBoy?
Oh,
I know we just dropped a music video, but we'll talk about that in a little bit because we're going to show the people like your newest video.
Yo, so after this single dropping, we got another single that's going to be dropping. We got some talks with some labels. I got a big project with Jalil Beats. He a Grammy Award winner. And depending on what happens with this project Testimony, God willing, we're going to be up out of here with this next one. You know what I mean? So
that's exciting.
Yeah, if this one don't take us up out of here. So just stay on the lookout for another single. You know, this got a completely different bop to it, a completely different wave, you know, so.
What makes it different? Give us like a sneak.
It's more what you see when you look at me. You know what I mean? Because you know how you saying you look at me, you seeing more towards the rap, the rough style. And then when I open my mouth, I'm singing. I do got that.
Or when you're talking, you seem like you have such a soft heart. So sweet.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But it's also that parallel side, is that rough side. You feel what I'm saying? So that's more of a side that I want to show as well, because it's not just one side. I'm not a one-sided artist, you know. So so I got some new waves coming too.
Exciting. Can't wait to hear your new stuff.
Thank you, miss.
Yeah. So with the new music video that you just dropped, Testimony, tell me about it. How did you come up with the lyrics or the music and then come up with the visuals? What was that process like for you?
Oh, so I knew Testimony was basically about me just loving a girl so much. I just wanted to profess my love to a pastor, and while I'm in the middle of church, you know what I mean? Like a testimony. So that's where the stage came from, the set and all of that. And my manager, and my PR, she came up with the intricate details of everything, you know, me standing at the pulpit and all that, you know. She came up with all those details, and it all just came together in one day. You know, we shot the whole video in one day.
Wow. What about like the lyrics to the music? Where did that come first? So, like, were you feeling like some girl and you're like, let me just write?
No.
Okay.
It was all imaginary. It was all like, yo, how would I feel about my wife? You know what I mean? So those are the words that came out, you know? So I was just fantasizing.
Aw. Okay,
Yeah.
so for the ladies out there, like, you're single right now.
Yeah,
You're not like in love currently?
No, none
Okay.
of that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna show that music video in just a little bit.
Let's get
So
it.
before we like continue move forward, is there any other shout outs you'd like to give out?
Now shout out to my manager LeBron. Shout out to Mirlan, my PR. You know, shout out to the squad, man. Shout out to my family. You know what I mean?
DGE, don't forget DGE.
Yeah, DGE. Shout out DGE. You know, they doing a lot. They doing a very good job on the marketing side right now with our project. You know, we snapping right now as a whole. I feel like as a unit, we doing a great job, and I appreciate what everybody doing. You know, because it's like this don't come around too often. You know, a full team like this who can really do everything that needs to be done. You know, so I'm just grateful for the team.
Wow, that's beautiful. They're all working with you and you guys are all working together because you have the same vision. So I think it's pretty cool how you shared that you just came up with the idea and then the details came afterwards when you have people with you. LeBron, did you add anything to that?
No, I didn't add. That was all him. I must say it was all him.
Wow.
Also too, you know, we cannot leave out Universal Music Group because they got a hand on the marketing side. So I think that's big. I think that needs to be said.
Yes.
You know, we not necessarily right now in full partnership with them, but we got their ear and they are behind us on this particular single.
Wow, testimony, right?
Yeah,
testimony, absolutely.
It just dropped like 3-4 hours ago, or
not even that.
Oh my God, that's right. I was looking at the views. It almost has like 4,000 views, and it's been only an hour.
DGE, Universal, Maryland, WuttaBoy, LMG Music. We getting at it.
Wow, that's exciting. Can't wait to see more of WuttaBoy.
Listen, man, stay tuned. We gonna keep moving. We gonna keep dropping. Y'all gonna see a lot more of us.
Yo, real quick before we show them this music video that just dropped, Testimony, what is something you want to say to other artists out there who's also on the same journey as you, who's also like trying to find their balance and their way into this life and industry?
Don't worry about what's going on around you. You know, if you pay attention to other people and their career paths and what they got going on, you can get discouraged because it'd be like, dang, why ain't you moving? Why ain't you moving like this? Why ain't you doing this? You know, but you don't ever know what that person had to go through to get to where they at, you know? So I would just say, keep your head down and just keep grinding and trust God straight up.
Wow. LeBron, any like gems you want to drop real quick too?
Just along that lines, you know, I'm a product of a really rough place, and you know, everything I've done, I tried to be an example. Like it or love it, you're gonna get me for who I am, and I believe in nothing but loyalty and family. So, you know, I've had Fareed since he was about 17 years old, and here we are, you know, some years later. You know what I mean? And we still together.
That's beautiful. That's real family and loyalty right there.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, thank you so much for being a part of this Video City TV family.
Thank you for having us. Straight up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out to you also.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Thank you. And this is the latest music video by WuttaBoy, Testimony. Check it out.
So good, boy. So good. I tender on it. Press up on it. Just like you know me. Feel so good. I could give a testimony. So good. Praise God. I tender on it. Press up on me. Just like you know me. Feel so good. I could give a testimony. It's so good. Praise God. So good. I tender on it. Press up on me. Just like you know me. Feel so good. I could give a testimony. It's so good. Praise God. So good. Use the Lord. Hold up. Pop the champagne. Let's go up. I choose her for campaign. I vote her. I A bougie girl, but get ratchet when she tow up. She can switch the floor. Hit different cities, switching planes, I can show ya. I know you sick of lanes, spitting game. Hit LA, we can ball like LeBron. Gucci bags, go ahead, you can grab what you want. She ballin', so she don't really care about wealth. She talking, try to get me besides myself. You make me so glad. I want you so bad. I turned around it, press up on me, just like you know me. Feel so good, I could give a testimony. It's so good, praise God, it's so good. I turned around it, press up on me, just like you know me. Feel so good, I could give a testimony. It's so good, praise God, it's so good. The things I see in my mind, when you're not here, I visualize. And I won't let my traumas get in the way. If you want my love, I give it away.
Now I realize that every now and again, some of you women folk, you get hot, you get warm. Well, what I wanted you to do when you get hot and you need a little relief, I want you to don't ask no questions. That's what God expects here at the Greater Ebenezer Luau Tree of Life Institutional Double Rock on the side of the road, the Missionary Baptist Church. Did I say Mount Calvary? Y'all don't help me. See, the Lord wants you to do what the Lord wants you to do. Those of you that want to give generously into His church.
I got 100 for you, Pastor.
All right, now we're going to have a B selection from our choir here. All right, now.
Down the lies, trying to set the mood for my babe. And when I make it come, can you stay? I know you wanted to anyway. Girl, don't play with me. I know things that turn you on. Lingerie from Saint Laurent. As soon as you put it on, I'ma take it off. Come and get involved. I turned around, press up on me, just like you know me. Feel so good, I could give a testimony. It's so good, praise God, praise God. I turned around, press up on me, just like you know me. Feel so good, I could give a testimony. It's so good, praise God, praise God. So good, so God. Oh, praise God.